Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thank you for K1 Konnect. I want to thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for coming on to listening to K1 Konnect Mindset. Yes, I do want to thank you for joining us. And I want to share with you my reasons for creating this 13-day motivational mindset webinar. I am Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. And the reason that I'm doing this is because the season that we're in during this, what we call the coronavirus pandemic, that we want to be mindful and to make sure that we have the best mindset possible. Yes, we want the best mindset possible. And I started doing this Monday through Friday for 13 days and from 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. And it's a sacrifice for myself, because when the time changed, I used to get up between 5:30 and 6:30, but now since the time changed, now I'm getting up 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30. And I thought about it, I said, well, let me make it convenient for me. I'm the one that makes the rules, and I'll have it at 10 o'clock a.m. And then I thought about it. I said, now you're doing motivational webinars. And if you're doing motivational webinars, then you have to be able to motivate yourself and be able to be disciplined if you're going to teach it, if you're going to share it. And with that, I said, okay, well, you made a commitment. And if you made the commitment, then go ahead and push through, make the sacrifice, and keep doing it, because what it does, it creates habits for me. So when there's another situation, I just don't give up. I continue to move forward. So that's my why, so that we all can come together and empower one another, inspire, motivate, and encourage one another during this season, and we can get through because we're in it all together. The topics that I am going to talk about today is general news, our mindset level, our commitment, get our money straight, a schedule. It's about continual learning and a motivational video to close us out. And we're going to do this for 13 days, and different days. Some days we're going to watch a video. Some days we'll have a guest. Some days I'll have a conversation on things to help us keep going and pushing through. Topic talks today, one of them, general news. Yes, we do have news on all day. You turn to every channel, we're hearing about the coronavirus. We're hearing about the negativity. We're hearing about how many people that it has killed, how many people have caught this crazy, crazy, sickening disease, this crazy, crazy virus. So don't listen to it all day long. Yes, I am saying stay abreast of it, because you want to know what's going on. You want to know what rules to follow, and you want to be mindful of it. But do not sit there all day long watching the news. Don't do that. That the news has been known to talk about a lot of negativity and things that's not good for the mind. So try to not watch it all day long. I know at one point my husband was watching it all day long, or at least close to it. I had to say, shut it down a little bit. Or if you're going to do that, then maybe you go into another room. I don't want to hear it all day long. So I hope you don't be listening to it all day long. Our mindset level. Yes, our mindset level. Here's a question that I'm going to ask myself every day for the next 13 days. What is my mindset level on a scale of 1 through 10? And so my answer is, my mindset level today is 10. The reason for it is because I choose to make it a 10. It is my choice. And it's your choice too. A lot of times when our mindset level is lower than a 10, is because we're worried about something. And most times when we're worried about something, it's probably 99% of something that we cannot change. So there's no need for me to worry about it. I like to self-reflect on my mindset, because if I'm waking up and I'm feeling a 3, then I need to have a conversation with myself and see what I can do to change my mindset, thought process. Because remember, like I said, we have the choice to do that. So every day I'm going to ask myself, what is my mindset level on a scale of 1 to 10? If it's not a 10, then I need to do some more talking to myself or making some change or shifting the way that I'm thinking right now. Our commitment. As a real estate broker, I do have a commitment. As a wife, as a sister, as a daughter, as a neighbor, I have a commitment. But I want to talk about what my commitment is to my real estate agents at K1 Realty Group and other real estate agents who want to reach out to me. I am willing to commit to one-on-one coaching, group coaching. It does not matter. We're going to have our Wednesday workshops, our Wednesday webinars. We're going to have them every Wednesday at 12 p.m. If you want to go over a goal or plans or something with me, I've committed to do that. I've committed to do these webinars with the mindset for 13 days so that we can pour into one another. It's time that we make sure that we maximize the time. I am going to personally call each one of my agents this week. They will be hearing from me. We want to make sure that we play catch up right now because our goals, we started our goals in January, but have we made them? So we want to take a look at that right there. So those are my commitment. That's my commitment to do everything that I can to help you succeed in this business. You also have a commitment for yourself, for your fellow real estate agent. You do have a commitment if you want to succeed in the business. And as I stated, we want to maximize the time. You want to play catch up with your goal because we've lost time. And who knows, we may lose some more time. Our normal, we don't know when it's going to get back to our normal or at least halfway our normal. So we don't want to waste that time. We do all have a commitment. We want to have a strategy. We want to have a plan. We want to have purpose. We want to be intentional. So be mindful of those things. You have a commitment. I have a commitment. We have a commitment to one another in this real estate industry right now. We don't want to leave no real estate agent left behind if they want to move forward. So we do have a commitment. Get our money straight. Yes, yes. This has been an awakening. This has been like an alert. This has been a special bulletin. And I was thinking, especially about real estate agents, going back a little bit, if you have financial hardship, call the creditors. I don't think anybody's going to kick you out right now. I don't think anybody's going to make you pay a credit card right now, a phone bill, a light bill. It does not matter. Call your creditors and have conversations with them. Even if you have a monthly or a yearly subscription with any type of marketing, call those companies or companies that you're interested in signing with. Call them and see if they have any special prices, any special plans at this time. We did not create this situation, but if we can capitalize off it in a legal manner, then do so. Call them. There's a company that I want to sign up with. They're talking about $2,000 per month. Well, guess what? I'm going to have a phone call with them today and see can they give it to me for $500. They may laugh at me and say absolutely not. But you can rest assured I am going to call them today. So call these people and see if they can make it work for you. That's what it's all about right now. Make sure that you're doing everything from a legal standpoint. And this should be an awakening for all of us. And I thought about it, I say, wow, what if people were waiting to get a check on a Friday or the following week when they shut us down to the only people should be working are essential businesses as opposed to non-essential? What will you do? So it makes me think, especially as real estate agents, we need to make sure that we get our money straight, that we get our money in order, because you don't want to live from commission check to commission check. So moving forward, when you do get your commission check, save even if it's 5%, even if it's 10%, save something every opportunity that you get. Should anything else like this or close to something like this happen, you want to be ready from a financial standpoint. And it's important because we don't know when we're going to go back working full force. And some people, some real estate agents, they are not able to support themselves because they don't know when their next closing is going to be. And we have, some may have spouses, some may have children to make sure that they're okay. So make sure that you get your money straight moving forward. A schedule. Make sure that you have a schedule. Do not wake up in the morning and just watch TV or just do anything that you want to do. Create a schedule. Yes, create a schedule. If you need me to help you put a schedule together at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., whatever you need, put a schedule together. I make sure before I go to bed, I have a schedule on what I'm going to do the following day. I have a schedule. I don't just sit around and do nothing. I am maximizing the opportunity right now. Make sure that you're doing income producing activities. Yes, spend quality time with your immediate family. During your schedule, maybe you can have inspirational time. Maybe you can speak affirmations out loud. Maybe you can have confessions. Maybe you can start doing some reading the contracts. If you don't know your contracts, maybe you can find an accountability partner, do some role playing, but have a schedule and make sure that you stick to it as best you can. Learning, it's about continual learning. Oh my, I tell you, I am doing so much. I'm probably looking at least 1 to 2 webinars per day, almost 4 to 5 days per week. I am in a learning mode, continue to learn. And if you're with the Miami board, there are so many webinars that they've made available for us in the comfort of our home. Learn. This is a time that you should be learning. This is a time that you should be building you. This is a time that you should be molding you. Learn to utilize tools, learn about technology, learn about it, do the tutorials, just continue to learn at this time. We don't have an excuse right now because most of us are working from home. So maximize your time. Now we have a motivational video to close us out. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And we do have the webinars until April the 15th. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. If you're interested, you can reach out to me, 954-248-9149, 954-248-9149, or info@k1realtygroup.com.
When I look at people, I always ask the question, I say, man, tell me what Nike stands for. They said, oh, Inc., that's easy, just do it. I said, tell me what Adidas stands for. Oh, Inc., that's easy, man, impossible is nothing. I said, now tell me what you stand for. When people look at you, do they think excuses? When people look at you, do they think victory? When people look at you, do they think that's a person that's going to give me everything they got, not on some days, but on every day, and it's not going to be predicated upon if I feel like it, because I think we all know if we only worked on the days when we felt like it, none of us would get much accomplished. I'm talking about the real level of commitment, not the commitment that falls in line if everything goes right. I'm speaking of the commitment that says, I am going to stay true to what I said I would do long after the move that I've set it in his life. See, most people, ladies and gentlemen, are stoppable. Most people, all you have to do is tell them no. All you have to do is make it inconvenient for them. All you have to do is make it difficult for them, and they'll stop. See, when you go to get your goal, don't think that all you have to do is think positive and everything's going to work out okie dokie for you. When you go to get your goal, you are sending a telegram to Murphy's Law to visit you personally. You thought you was just going to have a dream and a goal, and you were just going to wake up and just walk into the sunset. You're like, dream, boom. It don't work like that. You have a dream, and then life pumps you. Life pumps you and say, do you really want this? You're going to lose friends. Do you really want this? Do you really want this? Cousins going to abandon you. People that you used to be like this with don't think you bougie, don't want to deal with you. It's a part of man, but I paid too much. If I was gonna quit, I would have quit in the abandoned building when I wanted to commit suicide and take my life. I should have quit when I heard my voice say, your mama don't want you, your daddy don't want you, take your life. I got through that, so why I'm gonna quit over an app on a grave? Come on. And so I'm telling y'all, you have come too far to quit now. You have invested too much to quit now. You have lost too much to quit now. Don't cry about it. Don't whine about it. Get a reward for your pain. And so by being committed to everything that I started, I finished it. It built a certain type of spirit. It built a certain type of mentality. It built a certain type of individual. And so now I couldn't quit even if I wanted to. I couldn't stop even if I wanted to. I had too much sweat equity in my life and everything that I was doing. You're too close to quit. Now, you gotta take another lap. You gotta take another lap. Because you never know. This might be the one. You can't stop because you're tired. You can't stop because you got your feelings hurt. You gotta take another lap. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. You're gonna make it. You're gonna do it. You got an unstoppable fire. Come on, take another lap. Don't you stop. Don't stop walking.
Thank you all for joining us. I'm Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. And that is it for today.